Yeah guys, it is Robo here and today I'll be playing some Warframe. I'm gonna go through the levels and do, kind of a walkthrough of each level, just something to do. As you can see, I've put on the starting gear. If you haven't played, this is the one of the sets of starting gear you can use. And so I've max ranked it because I've got I'm much further in the game. But this is the starting gear that you'll get, and so I'll use it even though it's max ranked to kind of show you what they're like. I will do weapon reviews later on, but this is just to kind of show you what they're like. Okay, so I think we'll start off on Earth, and we'll start off. One of the very first missions is a capture mission. I'm going to make it solo so we don't get other people joining. Okay, so capture is you have to kill two people, but then you have to capture them, and that is pretty much the entire goal. Is just to capture two specific people. It's always two, I'm pretty sure. I've never seen more or less of that. But we're gonna quickly do this mission here so you can see what Warframe's like a little bit. It will look a little bit easy because my weapons are quite strong. But later on I'll show you some of the harder enemies in the game, and you'll be able to see comparison how difficult this is, and it's just because of the gear I've got. So I've had a lot of practice with the bow. I think the bows are pretty good in this game. They've done really well at making them strong and as usable as like assault rifles, because like that would be for PvP it'd be difficult to make bows as strong as assault rifles, but they've done a pretty good job, and that's something that's pretty good for a starting game. This game's been out for 2 years now. Um, and it's quite popular. I like it. I've played quite a bit of it recently, and I've got a couple of friends who started playing it a lot, and it's a lot of fun to play with friends as well. So I've got a group of mates, and then we take turns choosing what we're doing because it can be like a lot of it's grinding. So you've got to grind for the stuff, for the resources for what you want, and that's the main issue with choosing missions. You got to choose the right ones for the resources you need. So if you got a group of friends, you take turns choosing what place to go to or whatever. So each different planet drops 4 resources, specific ones, and there's always one rare type of resource, two really common, and then one kind of in the middle. That's pretty much the same for every planet. A couple of resources do appear on multiple planets, like alloy plate appears on a couple of planets, as well as the void, that kind of thing. Um, but yeah, it depends really what you're going for. I can't remember what this planet actually drops. I'll check that afterwards. But there's 3 starting planets when you start off, I believe. It's and they're all pretty low. I think there's one mid-range level kind of planet, and you can only access one planet on each, or one node on each. So when I went into the planet, you could see all the different nodes. The nodes are pretty much just different levels. When you complete one, all the nodes around it are unlocked, and you can't do like a node on the other side of the planet if you haven't done the first one. But that's pretty much how it goes. I'm currently in the process of trying to unlock as many as I can, because I want to, unlock a lot of missions, because alerts do come up. Alerts are missions that get made every now and then. They put them out, and it's like, for 40 minutes you can do this mission. After this 40 minutes, that mission disappears, and you get a certain amount of cash and a special drop sometimes. And so sometimes it's really worth it. Like maybe you get an Oricon Catalyst or something like that, something rare, and you'll tend to find more people do those ones. But after say 40 minutes, that mission will disappear and you can't do it anymore. Those are alerts. But if you haven't unlocked the node that it's placed on, then you can't actually access that mission, and therefore can't do the alert and get the drop. So I'm trying to do lots of them so that I can actually do more alerts. So then, if a rare drop comes in it's in a spot that I wouldn't normally have, I do have it and I can do it. Um, So yeah, as you can see, I just finished the first mission of this series, and it's actually, you generally don't get that many credits that you saw on the bottom left, but this weekend that I'm playing it on, there is a double credits thing, so that is why, as you can see, I've got a ton of credits, because I did a ton of void missions earlier with double credits. I was earning about 55k per mission. Had a full group just running through capture keys, and yeah, got a lot of money very quickly. I'll probably be doing a lot more tomorrow, so may record one more tomorrow, one more of these, but I'll be focusing on getting as many credits as I can, because that'll become important soon. Other than that, that is pretty much Warframe for you. It's not really much of a showcase, because they were very easy enemies and I'm using the starting gear and all that kind of stuff, but as we go through the missions, I'll start using my other weapons, show you different varieties of gear and missions and all that kind of stuff. But I hope you liked the first episode of Warframe, and that's it. Robo out.